Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and today I'm doing my UK stock market portfolio review for September 2020, and this is where I take a look into how my UK stock market portfolio is doing. And this is kind of a new portfolio. Like, for a long time, I think like 4 years I've been in the stock market, I was kind of focused on US stocks only, and then a lot of you guys asked, can I start doing a UK portfolio and see how I do with it, how I build it up. So this is kind of a new portfolio that started off for some of you guys that haven't been around before, maybe your first time watching. And yeah, it's kind of building a portfolio up from scratch, which is really interesting because, like I say, it's only been around for a bit, but we're a few months in now. We're starting to see some of the rewards coming in, but like I say, a lot of these stocks that I did buy into this portfolio were kind of for a review of like 2 to 5 years and aiming to get some big returns. But some of the returns are actually getting quite good to say it's only been around a couple of months. So we'll take a look into the portfolio and see how everything's doing. So once again, guys, I'm adding my face into the pie chart just to make it a bit more interesting rather than talking and looking at a pie chart for like 8-9 minutes. I thought adding this feature in might just make it a little bit more interesting. So if you want me to keep this feature of me being on it while talking about my stock market portfolio, make sure you let me know in the comments, guys, and I'll carry on doing it when we do future episodes in this series. But yeah, we'll start off at the top. We'll make our way around. I'll try just break down the position a little bit and where I'm at with these positions. Like I say, at the moment, I'm not really thinking about buying anything. I'm not really thinking about selling anything either. Just happy letting it run a little bit because I've been putting a lot of money into this one quite recently. And like I say, it's a new portfolio really. So you've over the last since I set this one up in April, you can kind of see how I work my portfolios and how I build them up. And obviously, I'm looking at this as a 2 to 5 year hold, and we're starting to see some gains already in it, which is brilliant. But like I say, I'm kind of not getting carried away yet because ideally I want them to go down so I can buy more. But I am going to say this one thing though, is that there is quite a few stocks on here, and I would say that I would like to limit the stocks that I'm in. So I would like to maybe sell out of 3 positions just to keep the workload of keeping up on a lot of these stocks down. So I am looking at maybe selling a few potentially quicker than what I originally planned, just so I don't upkeep on all these stocks. But yeah, we'll start off at the top, which is 888 Casino, currently up 38%, and like I say, I'm just going to let that run to about 100% return, but doing really well. We've got Airtel Africa, we're down 12% on that one, but like I say, that one for me is just, I'm really happy to just pick the dividend up. Aviva were up 17%, and I probably sell this one out probably a little bit less than the other ones, probably around the 50% mark, just because of it being an insurance, and it doesn't make a huge amount of my portfolio up, and it's one of those where the workload of looking into earnings, annual reports, just to keep up with that stock, a bit of hard work just for that position size. So I might actually just sell out of Aviva sooner rather than later. Bright Developments, which is kind of still being quiet. A lot of the house builder stocks are currently up 1% on that one. Then we've got Boohoo, currently up 17%. Obviously, we had the drop last week because of the article that came out with The Guardian, and we were up 30 something% on that one until that point. And for me, Boohoo, big position. I do want to make sure I keep that as not get carried away, and that's why I sold out 10%. Protect some of them profits as well, and it's still making up a big position. So like I say, when this Boohoo gets to about 350ish, I will sell about 10% more of this position at that point. If it does go to 350ish, I think we'll actually be up about 50% on the stock, so it'll be a good time to take a bit more profit on it. Card Factory down 26%, and it's a bit of a sleeping giant for me. I think it's a bit disrespectful to Card Factory because they're not doing too bad at all. Cineworld currently up 27%, very volatile though, spec stock, that I could be down 27% in 7 days in that one. It just changes around so quick. Dark Group, which is up 3%, kind of think about maybe adding into that one a little bit, we'll see. EasyJet, we're currently up 20%. I didn't really plan on buying EasyJet, it just got to that point where it was just that cheap valuation. I was like, yeah, that's kind of a little bit like stupid now. It's kind of getting to easy money area, so I bought into that one, 20% up already. Greggs was still down 6%, but like I say, I think next earnings report, hopefully it just wakes it up a little bit. Hollywood Ball, we did add into this one a little bit more recently, currently up 4%. JD Sports, which is currently up 32%. I'm actually quite surprised how well that one's done so fast, because I thought about, the gyms being shut, the high street and everything. But obviously it's still got its online sales. We've got Legal in General that's up 4%. Same again as Aviva, kind of wanting to sell out this one a little bit quicker. Small position, kind of doesn't, warrant me kind of managing that position when it's such a small position. Under National Express, it does say MJ Gleeson, but it's actually blocked off. But yeah, we're down on that one, I think 13%. We've got National Express, which is one of my new stocks, which we're down 3.4%. I actually considering making this a little bit of a bigger position. We've got Rightmove currently up 17%. Big fan of that one. That's one of the companies that I expect to probably make 100% return on that one. We've got Taylor Wimpey, which is down about 6.87%. Same again, house builder stocks. They've just been kind of quiet at the moment. I think eventually they'll kind of wake up. WH Smith, which is up 1%, which is fantastic because if you look at the last episode that I did, like WH Smith was like one of the worst stocks in the portfolio. It was down like 20%, but it's starting to wake up a little bit now, and I think Card Factory should do the same at some point. Big fan of WH Smith's. Once again, I'm looking at probably not 100% return on that one. That's probably something like a 50% return on that one. And then we've got Whitbread. Same again. That was kind of down a little bit. Kind of turned it around. And same again with Whitbread. Probably not more to the 100% return on this one. Probably a little bit more to like the 50% return. But still, I'm a big fan of the company. So overall, that's my UK portfolio at the moment and how it stands. So guys, that's my UK stock market portfolio review for September 2020. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you could smash that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you in the next video.